My name is Faithlyn Phillips. I grew up in Auburn, Washington. I'm the oldest of 5 sisters, 1 brother. Growing up, school was something that was always really important to me, and it's something I always really got excited about each year. I remember being in school and always thinking about my future and what was ahead of me, and I remember being in the 4th grade and thinking I really want to go to college. College is something that I want to pursue. When I was about 3 years old, my mom and my dad got a divorce. I was obviously too young to remember, but my mom got together with someone else and they got married. So from the ages of 3 to about 9, I had a stepdad. I think around the age of 6, my stepfather started molesting me. I obviously didn't know what was going on. I just remember always, I don't know. I don't remember when it started. I don't remember when it ended. Just that it was something that was regular to me. It was something that I was just so used to. I want to say it was when I was about age 12, 13 is when I started to process what actually had happened to me for so long. And I don't know if I had a reaction to it. More so, I felt sick to my stomach when I was around him. Now I know that what had happened was bad. I feared that it would happen again. Obviously, when my stepfather and mom got divorced, it stopped happening because he wasn't living in the house anymore. When I was a sophomore in high school, I decided to tell my best friend about what happened. And I cried and cried that night. I cried a lot. And she was there for me. But a couple months later, we stopped being friends because I was too depressed. I didn't even want to be around myself. It wasn't until the following year that my mom wanted me to get involved in counseling. I had seen that counselor for about 11 months. The bond that I had with my counselor grew and grew, and eventually I had enough courage to tell her what happened. A few months later, she suggested that I write him a letter just to tell him anything that I felt I needed to tell him. Writing this letter brought out a lot of emotions in me. It was really hard, but I never stopped writing it because I felt it was necessary. I ended up asking him a bunch of rhetorical questions, knowing that I would never get the answers to them. Something that I had said to him was, "It scares me how vivid the memories are, but what scares me the most is that I don't remember the first time because I know it happened a lot. I just remember it being a regular thing. I was so young. What the fuck was going through your head? Was one time not good enough for you? How can you even live with yourself?" I don't think I will ever have an answer to any of these questions. Was it easier because I wasn't your real daughter? I ended up reaching out to him, sending him a message asking, "Hey, did you get my letter?" And I received no response. And then I sent him another message again, and he responded, yes, he got my letter. And that was it. What got me through a lot of hard times is reminding myself that I've got through a lot of hard times. And every time that I feel like the world is against me, every time I feel like the weight of my problems are on my shoulders, I just remind myself that I've been through worse, and I'm here today in a good spot in my life, and I'm happy with who I am and the places that I'm going. Something that's helping me to cope with my problems today is looking in the mirror and telling myself, "You are resilient, you are resilient, you are resilient," because I am. To prove. Oh, well, look what you've done. You've made a fool of everyone. Oh, well, it seems like such fun until you lose what you had won. Give me back my point of view, 'cause I just